Yo, what's up, How Loose fam? How are we doing? What a monstrous roadmap we have seen dropped just before Christmas for the 2026 Hell Let Loose content. Now, it's going to be an amazing year, and it's going to be probably arguably one of the biggest roadmaps we have seen, even bigger than the one that we saw middle of last year to finish it off. Yeah, I can't wait to get into a review. But before you do, please make sure you're following, like, and share this video to everyone else who you feel like needs to know this information and has been living under a rock. And we'll get everyone involved and updated. So let's get into it. Starting with the maps, we have been promised 2 new maps off the get-go, one being Juno Beach, marking our 3rd of the 5 beaches for the Normandy invasion of Nazi-occupied France. The second being Lake Balaton, which was one of the last German offensives in their attempt to secure vital oil reserves in Hungary. And there has also been a 3rd map announced, which was one of 2 for the community to vote, and it looks like as of right now the voting link has been closed and no longer accepting any inputs, and that would be for Metz and for Seelow Heights. Now, Seelow Heights was one of the Berlin offensive operations, and Metz was earlier in the war, which was one of the cities in France that was directly advanced on once we had got a standpoint set up on the beaches of Normandy after the invasion was successful. Now, also with this, with Juno Beach, for those history buffs, we are now going to see the introduction of the Canadian forces. A lot of you have been asking for a new force to be introduced into the game, with a load of other versions, and other sides and other countries have been mentioned. But to support the introduction of Juno Beach, of course, the Canadian landing forces was also part of that very same operation. So it makes sense to have them included. So now we're going to have Canadian forces all complete with their own force, unique insignias, uniforms, and skins, I would imagine, would follow. Technically, I would always class these as a brand new map. I know they're already existing, but we are going to see a refresh to the map Remagen. Now, this is probably one of my top 3 maps in the game. So I think the playstyle is so dynamic and so diverse and offers a lot of interesting advances and strategies to be developed. God, tongue twist. But if we see anything like we did with Stalingrad, it is going to be a brand spanking new map, and we all know what a great job they did there. Now they're going to be looking at introducing a brand new game mode, and I think all of us have inadvertently been requesting this game mode, maybe without even realizing it. I know that I've wanted this game mode for ages, and this is going to be a 50v50 Conquest mode. Now, all of these we don't have a lot of details on in terms of scale, the build, the content, and exactly how it's going to work within the realms of Hell Let Loose. But it would imagine it will be a tug of war where you'll be capturing points back and forth for control within a time period, normally how Conquest is made. New weapons, new vehicles, quality of life upgrades, and also more DLC content skins, which is probably going to then reinforce the tank and armor skins to either include SPA or then include the light and heavy tanks, as they are only covering medium right now. So we have lots to look forward to, lots to keep the game fresh, and we are seeing so many more areas of the war that are not currently covered. I think we are going to be seeing some great content come out of 2026. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Let me know what you are still waiting for, and if this pleases you or upsets you. See you on the battlefield, guys. Take care.